Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and today the desk is absolutely chock-a-block with things because today I've got a little mixed media book out and I thought we would start. I started this a couple of months ago and with the thought of doing a face from this little book, Journal Girls by ZinskiArt. And then sadly got a little bit abandoned, but I'm hopeful now of doing a kind of mixed media Monday, if you like, and playing around with this book, which we're going to do today. And I've also got, sadly abandoned, but I've dug them out from the shelf, these kind of mixed media books that were already started a good long while ago, and I've just had a look through them, and you know, some of the pages are I just like love some of the pages. This actually went into a little bit of collage and then I stopped, but this was started as a mixed media book and I think we'll maybe go back to doing that. I love that one there. I had totally forgotten about that little book. So there's that one, and there's this one which is absolutely ancient. Many years ago this was started, and there's some cool pages in this, so it's just lovely to look back on these pages. So I thought I like this one, and it's got some texture. So that was November 2020, so that's like 4 and a bit years ago. Can't believe that. This is cool. Being unique is far better than being perfect. And then there's this one. That's a Beatles song. And then this one. And that was that. So I think it would be a good idea to alternate between these 4 books, and there's this absolutely, I treated myself, again a good while ago, to this. This is a Ranger. I think it only came out for a little while. I've not done much in it, but what it is there's a mix of pages. You get denim, and then you get this kind of clothy, Hessian-y type stuff, and then thick mixed media. And I've done a few pages in it. I was almost, I remember at the time, almost scared to touch this book. Never mind add anything to it. But there are a few pages done. There's one on the kind of denim-y stuff. That's a nice page too. Oh, I've actually done more than what I thought. They're more kind of collages. Well, this is more kind of mixed media, I suppose. And again, on the denim-y with a stencil there. And then there's this one. That's lovely too. Is there more? I don't think there's any more in this book. So I have got lots and lots of pages to fill up. So I thought, hopefully, if we go to plan, maybe miss the odd week if I'm, not on top of things. Let me just put those books over there. Then we can do a mixed media Monday in one of the books. So let's go on with it. I've already cut out this young lady. You get lots of different ones. And so the first thing I want to do this was from Amazon, by the way. I can't remember how much it was, but I know it wasn't terribly expensive. So the first thing we need to do with this is cover it in clear gesso, because I want to paint over it and add some crayon and water and whatnot, because I'm going to be using, and I'm determined to dig out all the things that I've hardly used. I've had these for a good number of years as well. These are Caran Dache Neo Colour crayons, water soluble. They're absolutely gorgeous, and I don't know why I don't use them. Oops, I have used them. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have used them, but not nearly as much as I should use them. But anyway, all that will change. We will start using them now. But before we do that, we want to gesso this. So we'll just use some old paper, and my gesso is here, transparent Pebeo, transparent gesso, because that will give it a chance to dry. Yeah, let's use this brush while we are doing the background. So we'll just get her covered with some clear, and it dries quite quickly, so we can get this on. So I'm hopeful now with my channel, doing Monday to Friday videos, fingers crossed, best laid plans and all that, but with a fair wind and with the sun in the sky, you know, we will hopefully do and stick to certain days. So this is going to be Mixed Media Monday, and then I've got, let me see, I've got a wee note and I've jotted it down. Oh yes, ephemera, maybe some sort of mass make on a Tuesday, and then collage on a Wednesday, which would be World of Weird or the Glue Book or the Clockwork Universe. Then Thursday I will be continuing with my 15-minute teaching myself to draw. So if you haven't seen episode 1 of that, this is the book here that I'm going to be using for that. I don't want to touch that gesso and get it dirty. I'm going to be covered. So that was my strawberry plant, and it's okay. Hopefully the book will work and I'll get better at things. And then Friday, of course, is my full deck challenge, which is the altered playing cards. And I've done 2, so that's good. Right, we'll just set that aside and think about what we are going to do. I've just got a little, some water here to leave my brushes in. So as usual, this is an old book from the second-hand shop or from the charity shop. Can't remember where this one came from. And I pull a few pages out, and then I glue some pages together, because when you're doing the mixed media, sometimes I put little bits of washi down if I feel as if it's coming apart as well, and then I maybe stick 3 or 4. This is quite thin, so I maybe stick 3 or 4 together, and that makes it nice and stiff. So I think we'll go ahead and glue. Let's see. Yes, we need to glue 2 or 3 on this side together. So I'm just going to, I've got my PVA, because I'm going to be gluing quite a lot, and it would just use up too much glue stick so that's just cheap general purpose PVA. And we've already stuck those together, so let's just get these stuck together. I should maybe have done this before I came on the camera, but anyway, then you'll see what I mean. So we'll put those 2 pages together. And maybe 1 more. And then I'm going to use some collage paper from my Wanna Play book. I've got a page picked out to use, and I've got my box, my little basket of scrap bits of paper. You can see that I've already at one point put some washi down. It must have been coming apart a little bit. Right, so that's as good to go with our pages. They're a little bit thicker, and we'll take everything that we will throw at it. And she's dry now. So because she's looking that way, I don't want to put her there. I want to put her on this side this time. And I think so far all my girls have been, yeah, they've all been on the right side. So it's time I had a wee lefty. Right, let's just move that out the way and bring in, done with the gesso, this Wanna Play collage papers, and I've picked out this sheet. I got this from Amazon. It's got nice mixed media type papers, and I want to use this O'Reilly because I think she's kind of looking like an O'Reilly type of person. So I want to, I don't want to just cut this whole page and stick it on. I want to make it a wee bit more mixed up than that. So let's just get this bit off. Just going to tear it. And that will go. Maybe what we'll do is we will do one side with the whole page, and then we'll use the scraps on the other side. So we could easily do that. There. So we'll get that stuck, or we'll not stick it just now for the moment. We'll keep these pieces because they are precious. Right, done with the ruler. And I've got my little basket here, and we will pick out, here's a nice piece of something. I wanted, oh, what's this? Oh, just tore the butterfly in half, not to worry. That's like, whatchamacallit, rice paper, that. I think that's what that is. Now, I've got a little bit of a map here. You put the map there, and then all we need is a piece for in here, because she'll be sitting there. Yep. So, what have we got? Here's some music paper. Oh, there's a little paint thing. So we've got that, and we've got this tiny little square there. maybe something like that. Right, let's clear some room. Okay, I think we can get that stuck down. So hopefully the plan will come to pass with each day. And then I was thinking, well, we all need a break at the weekend, so if I do videos Monday to Friday, then that leaves the weekend for me just to maybe have a little bit of a play and maybe even get ahead with videos, which is something I have never ever managed to do. I wish that I could be that organised to film ahead and and schedule them. Nope. What happens is, if you don't know already, that you get the video just the minute it's been filmed. There is no further organisation than that. Although you might have noticed I've been having a play around with the thumbnails. So I've been doing different thumbnails, and I think maybe that's working. I think it is attracting some new folks to the channel, which is good. We love when there's some new people, some newbies in amongst our nice little community here that we have. So yeah, that's the plan for the new year. Now that I'm a lady of leisure. A young retired lady. You can see young. Oh, I wish. Let's just turn that over. I'm not sure that this wet glue is easier than the whatchamacallit, the glue stick, but when you're gluing quite as much as this, I think it's a little bit frivolous to use a glue stick, especially when I've already got this PVA to use up before it hardens in the bottle. Now, are we still on? I think we are still on here, yep. Certainly switching off the Bluetooth and putting it on aeroplane mode. Kidding it on that we're on an aeroplane certainly seems to, that's quite nice. I quite like the contrast between this, and she's just given that, oh really, a side eye. I've got a little bit here. Let's see. Oh, here's a nice colourful bit of something. Yes, that'll do. Maybe we'll tear it down here just so that it's not a straight line. Right, so just this piece, and then she'll go there like that. This was wrapped round a packet of that, you know, that caddy paper. It's like handmade watercolour paper. I've hardly used it. I've used the wrapper more than I used the actual paper. I think some things you buy, you know, and you see somebody using something, you think, oh, I definitely need that. I think we're all the same probably. And then it arrives and you're like, oh, what am I going to do with that? What am I going to do with it? Right. I think it's a hair from the paintbrush. There we are. Okay, so now we're just going to add a little bit of colour to her. Although, see, now that I see this just plain, actually that looks quite good, doesn't it? But no, let's colour it in. Right, let's just put our gluey brush into there, have a little bit of a tidy up, and I think, oh, I shouldn't have put my gluey brush in the water yet, because I want to glue her down and then we'll colour her in. That's the best idea. Right, let's... And that's quite good, that'll use up the last of the glue that's been poured out. And then we'll give her some colour. Think about there. Do you do this too and save the napkins? I've got all my napkins saved from all the coffee shops and lunch places. They sometimes give you some extra napkins and I squirrel them away in my bag. So that'll do me. So I love it when it's these big brown ones. They're really good. Right, let's think about this. Get this lid off again. Okay, now are we... Yeah, you can see that okay, can't you? Let's see. Yeah. Right. We'll use this peachy colour. And I think we'll just go for this. And we're just going to roughly colour just to get a base down. And then we can add some more unusual colours maybe. Because before, she's got a little bit of blue. Well, I haven't really added unusual colours to the faces so much. But we'll give her brightly coloured hair, I think. Right, so this little brush here, I will just move the water to my right side and give it a little bit, and you'll see that the water, because they're water soluble, so it just makes the colour spread. And does look, gives it a slightly different look than, what do you call it, like watercolour pencils and things. I would have said it's more a kind of chalky look, if you like. Yeah, that's what it, well, that's what it looks like to me. Right, we'll let that colour dry for now, and then we want to pick up maybe and do our hair, maybe some red, maybe. I think we'll give her red here, why not? Right. And then it deepens the colour as well when you add the water. And then we can add, once that's dry and once her face is dry, we will add a little bit of shading. Now, we've got green for the leaves. I want this green here, I think. Some leaves. I think that's all the leaves. And what colour will we do? I think we'll do a nice bright yellowy orange for these flowers. We'll just do them all, give them all a base of yellow. And then we will add some orange or something. You've got to remember it's mixed media, so you want it just to be kind of, I think anyway, kind of rough and ready a little bit maybe. Let's give her some purple lips. Why not? Oh, it's still got some of the orange yellow on it. That's okay. Will we make her glasses purple as well? And I'll maybe not add any water to our glasses, to our speckies. There we are. Oh, and this bit. I think we'll add a little bit of purple down there. Why not? Just to give it that kind of mixed media feel. Do you know what I mean? I think we need a darker peachy. And we'll try the peachiness again. Maybe not add quite as much water this time. Get it to blend in. That's better. Right, I think we'll give her blue eyes. Just a little touch. And we'll maybe add a little bit of blue down here as well. Right, now let's see if we can do something with that here. Maybe some dark purple. Just at at the edges there. See if we need to add some water to that to bring it out. Not really. It's just added a little bit of shading. Right, let's try some orange in the flowers. Nope, that's not showing up. Maybe some red. No, we've got red in our, I think we'll do the purple again. I think what it is the flowers are still a little bit wet. I must have put quite a lot of water. I'll just spread that a little bit. It's just to add a little bit of depth to that yellow. Yeah, that's doing fine. And I think I've lost my green of the leaves. The yellow went over that. There we are. There. Okay, so yeah, she's looking well. I think I might try the specs. There we go. Yeah. Now, I think as a finishing touch, we need to add some black. I would kind of go round the words a little bit with the black, whatchamacallit, Posca. And maybe go round the edge of this as well. Just in a kind of sketchy way, do you know? Oh no, I haven't thought about these flowers being a wee bit not straight. I'm not going to be very good at this, but anyway, I can sketch a straight line, but I can't especially sketch it. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah. And if we can just add the black a little bit that we've lost. I don't want to overdo it because then I'll just end up with a heap of black lines. I've managed to get paint. Yeah. Now, where was I going to go there? Oh yes, right here. It's decided to give up the ghost. Right, I think I'm okay with that. I'm going to stop before it gets out of hand. I've made that quite muddy. Will we try, whoops, just a touch, just to try, lost my yellow. No, it's not going to really do anything. I'm just adding to the mud. If I decide once it's dry, it's still a wee bit wet, if I decide once it's dry that I'm not liking this because it's a bit muddy, I will cut out a butterfly and I will give her a butterfly in her hair. And that's what she'll get. And she'll be like, oh really? You've made a mess of my flowers and now you're going to give me a butterfly? So, yeah, that's what's going to happen. Right, so that's Mixed Media Monday. Ended up quite the inky girl. Yeah, happy with that. And we have lots and lots of girls. And I must have at one point decided I quite liked her. So she can be the next one. See, this is what happens. You've got to really stick them together. These thin pages. I might actually stick another one onto that. And that's actually 3 pages. Some must have went through. See, these are really, really thin. It maybe needs another page there. Well, anyway, that's for another day. So, thanks for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.